That shit. Oh, by the way, we doing the pre-show right
pre-show.
now. Yeah, the fact that this motherfucker, like there's some lines, so many different lines in there that I wish I could find, but
probably be the reason why your mama wanna top me off. Northside hunky ball.
It's fucking brilliant, dude. Who you said that
to? Somebody at Terror Club said they got a new phone, so they're like, "Can you send me the link of the show?"
You know what I can't stand, and that's being I'm staring at myself in the thing, but let me look at y'all. I can't stand being a middle-aged man with pimples. Like this shit, nigga. I fucking looked at myself on this screen, and I saw this fucking zit that has been brewing. Do you feel me? Brewing for like months. And I remember initially seeing this blemish and being like, what the fuck? Being like, what the fuck? I don't care. What the fuck? I ain't thinking about it. Well, maybe to go, maybe it will. And nigga, next thing you know, I just looked on this fucking camera and I was like, what the fuck is that shit protruding out of my face? And I realized it's this damn zit. And I use like fucking anti-aging scream. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Anti-aging scream. All right, we about to go back in.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Backing up back with this one. Hey. Set the point smooth, got you on mute. I ain't trying to meet, I'm just trying to move. I don't wanna beef, got nothing to prove. I've been on my grind, I've been in my groove. Put it all behind me, put it on the line. Put it in perspective, beauty in my mind. Beauty all around me. Beauty all around me. Ashes on the pavement, checkered Vans and black socks. Coat I got at Ragstock, smoking like it's Woodstock. I forgot my padlock, guess I won't keep secrets. I don't really have lots. If you wanna reach me and you find you're able, tell me how you did that. I cannot make contact, doesn't even matter. We took all the ashes that I cast today. I told you we were dead, don't try to love me like a zombie. Keep my code of ethics, Hammurabi. Need an eye for an eye, losing teeth in my dreams. Need your smile, then goodbye. Set the point smooth, got ya on me. I have a vision for myself. You won't hold me, you won't hold me too. I have a vision of myself. You can't hold me, you can't hold me too.
Wipe the tears from my lonely eyes. Getting lost in my mind through these fragile times. Haters wanna see me fall, plotting my demise. Fall, watch me rise, blink of an eye. Yeah, icon in the making. Bro couldn't break me, hating couldn't shake me, no. It's all gravy, baby. Think you could break me? Must be crazy. Yeah, I was born for this shit. Watch me storm a hurricane in this. Ain't with the click, and I'm really with my shit. I don't really give up. Yeah, I'm really with the. I'm really on my shit. I'm really on my shit. I'm a rock star. I'm an icon. Certified legendary. I'm a pop star. Yo, you couldn't hold me back. I've been that Shot City where you at. Been that Shot City where you at. Been that Shot City where you at. Yeah.
I have a vision for myself. You won't hold me. You won't hold me too. I have a vision of myself. You can't hold me. You can't hold me too.
Gang.
Hold on, gang. We didn't get started yet and I already did it. All right, let's get it
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little ass up and splish splash, take a bath in these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building. It would appear we have Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop. Wait.
I was like waiting. I was watching to see if you were.
No, all type of weirdness is happening on this damn screen.
I was like, it's taking a long time to go push that button.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening on this screen, but it's tweaking. Don't get it twisted. Those of us who are listening, and I feel so bad because a couple of people who actually just listen will say the parts along with us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so they'll be like, don't stop. Hey, where's the
Where's the song?
Where's the bit? All right. Sorry, we're doing Zoom. Not Zoom.
Oh, man.
We are streaming on YouTube right now. And I was like pressing these buttons, trying to flip screens, and then the pointer was doing weird things. And then I got to also get the sound. Like Ramon said, it's not easy. It's not easy. I normally can do it pretty flawlessly. Wait, Lloyd Collins is in the chat.
Yeah, baby.
Big up to Lloyd Collins. What did Lloyd Collins say before?
He said, best part of the week. All right.
See, that's why I rock with Lloyd, because Lloyd know how to talk to a player to keep him supportive and keep his head up.
Right.
And you know, one of the things that help me keep my head up, to keep me like in good spirits, is when I say, Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning.
Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
It'll feel alright. I say yeah.
My homie Moaning.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, now
take it easy.
Calm it down. Tranquilo, papi. Tranquilo, papi. Well, okay, wait, maybe not that tranquilo, because you know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Now that's how it's done right there. That's how it's done. Hey, let's keep these intros going. I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is the Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that shit? Like this guy?
The Asiatic Black Man backhandling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hot Command Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll to the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that sometimes victories must be flawless. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about that's a Mortal Kombat reference. Yeah. This,
Mortal Kombat want to say finish him.
Yes. That is another. That also could be equated to a sexual reference.
Yeah. Finish him.
Ramon be up in the bed talking about some Mortal Kombat. And he busts off. Oh my God. Anyway, and they're in the segment we never get to anymore. What is it? Ayo What Man?
Ayo What Man.
That is a segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Ramon, tell me about your week, Daddy.
Dude, I got the most crazy story ever. I mean, not crazy story ever, but it's up there. So last week, on my way here to the show, I parked my car. I see this guy, and he's like working on the scooter, and I'm like, so I get out of the car and I start walking away. And he kind of like, hey, what's up? I was like, hey, how you doing?
Wait, that's leaving here.
No, getting here last week.
Okay.
So and so I'm like, hey, he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, nah. I was like, hey. So I kind of look back again. And he's like, everything good? I'm like, yeah. He said, I was looking at the scooter because I have a scooter too, and he's like, oh yeah. He said, I said, what do you got? I said, I got a buddy, and he's like, oh okay, cool, yeah, buddies are cool. I like the 125. He starts talking about how great it is, and I said, yeah, I have a 170. He said, oh wow, 170. That's like the top of the line of those. He started talking. He said, yeah, I used to own a scooter shop, and I was I love scooters and blah blah. Talk about scooters. And I'm like, yeah, well, so I got to go because, I got something to do or whatever. He's like, all right, man, have a good
I'm feeling the same way right now.
No, check this out. He's like, I got a good one. We leave, right? So Leia says, hey, I read this news. There's a guy who's going around stealing scooters and selling them on the west side. And they got a video image of him. And I'm like, oh, let me see. And I said, man, that guy looks like the guy I saw.
God does not look ugly.
And he's like, and I was like, well, maybe it can't be. I mean, I don't know. And then, because then it was two guys, I guess, doing this. And then so they showed a picture of one of the guys. It's like this guy. I was like, that's definitely not the guy. So I said, well, maybe that's not him. And she said, well, there's another guy. And so they caught him like a couple of days ago. And they put his picture. And it was the same dude that was over there.
Oh, my God.
It was the same guy. And so that's why he was like acting all weird, because he was stealing the scooter. And I didn't know he was, because I was like, I thought he was working on the scooter, but then now I remember, I don't remember seeing any tools or anything. So I thought he was like working. And then she said that the guy had owned the shop. He said like everything that the guy was telling me, like that was the same guy.
Any question?
I was like, man.
Well, all right. That is an interesting story.
Right? Like, what are the odds of that? Like,
not good.
No.
Okay, well, now that Ramon has implicated himself in a scooter stealing ring.
No, I wouldn't. I could have been a witness.
Oh, you snitchy long stockings coming into your world. Hop on this scooter, girl. All right, I'm going to make an attempt to not do what we've done the last 2 weeks in a row, which is talk too much during this point. But I will say, the class that I substituted for at IO Chicago, and sat in and shadowed with a wonderful man, Aram. That their show is Sunday. I cannot wait to go see it. Their show is Sunday at 7 at IO, and boy, they all the breakthroughs. They breaking through. They
so this is the end of the curriculum?
Of the term.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. Yeah, they making breakthroughs like the Kool-Aid Man did.
Whoa.
Right through walls, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'm looking.
Which could be also as a sexual reference.
That could also be breaking through walls.
Breaking through walls. Oh, yeah.
I was trying to be slick with this camera, with these camera switches, and I missed your oh, yeah. Nasty ass man. All right. Well, in that case, with that being said, tell Mr. Nasty, tell him the internet clap on love.
Hey, you can find us on Facebook under Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us at 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
I swear I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah.
I was, but I was going to save it for the one we do after the news.
Hey, don't say
Don't
nothing.
save it. All right. Oh,
yeah. That's right. Let that load go.
Let that load go.
You are listening.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to... mess with these cameras. For the first time today, we are going to break your law.
Check this back in. That's how I pull up when I start my data. You dig?
Soon as I back in, I'm picking up back ends, cause the work ain't back in. So you go check back in. Heard the feds is back in. We need to go back in. Damn, that's a fat little back in. Yeah, I'm breaking her back in. Her little bro went back in. Yeah, I'm mailing that pack in. Any cash app on the back ends, cause I stay on top of them back ends. Had to step outside the booth for a second. It's time to go back in. Really, I'm just bullshit with this hook. I'm about to go back in. Let's go. You'll find me where it's popping off. Niggas probably knock you off. Trey ass, damn right, we bout to drop you off. Getting so pussy act like he ain't gotta get off. I be in the hood hanging low like my fucking boss. Swear to God I'm dropping sauce every time I drop it off. Probably be the reason why your mama wanna top me off. Northside hunky ball. Anytime he's called, guarantee they buy some coke plus they get some fentanyl. Always get the best of y'all in the streets. I come correct for y'all. That's why I'm eating like I'm building up cholesterol. This about to test me, dog. Then this kill tech went off. He's out of pocket when I pop dropped it, but he caught it like he Plexico. Soon as I back in, I'm picking up back ends, cause the work came back in. So you go check back in. Heard the feds is back in. Thinking we need to go back in. Damn, that's fat little back in. Yeah, I'm breaking her back in. Her little bro went back in. Yeah, I'm mailing that pack in. Any cash app on the back ends, cause I stay on top of them back ends. Had to step outside the booth for a second, it's time to go back in. Really, I'm just bored with this hook, I'm about to go back in. Let's go. I swear to God, I'm next to blow. Still with that compressor though. Boss lady, that's my baby who drive me crazy with all them X and O's. Them too extra though. I'll show you how I step a row. Sleep like catch my vision the same time as I clutch my pole. Ask God I touch your soul when I start to bust it, bro. If you survive, it don't matter, you still rolling in the bucket though. Ain't nobody I give up to know unless they tryna touch some dough. Cause I'll be back in prison, how I live and I keep on touching dope. Thick bread like a crescent roll, pimped out, never straight. Oh, smoking high octane. Yeah, find me at the Texaco. Dope came straight from Mexico, still ain't got no Mexican. You can't even check, oh, you can't check no grown man. Back in, I'm picking up back ends, cause the work came back in. So you go check back in. Heard the feds is back in. Bringing it, we need to go back in. Damn, that's fat little back in. Yeah, I'm breaking her back in. Her little bro went back in. Yeah, I'm mailing that pack in. Any cash app on the back ends, cause I stay on top of them back ends. Had to step outside the booth for a second, it's time to go back in. Really, I'm just bullish with this hook, I'm about to go back in. Listen, if you up, I'll take it, but do it with some courtesy. Might be picking on you, but I know he ain't gonna murder me. Pimpin' Dale, he a beast, round that east, they done heard of me. For that weed, I'm a geek, my cousin's son out here serving me. Rio, where you at, gang? I'm pulling up for us, that's how it is on the east side, like Lil Durk, it's all love. You might find me with a lot of Chris, but don't forget I'm on blood. Who the greatest in these Chuck Taylors? When you say it, better be shown up. My new niggas to hold up. On the internet, they was pulling up, but in real life, they don't show up. Acting childish, need to grow up. My haters made me blow up, cause they ain't see me roll up. But now they on my, cause I got this soda, got that drip like Dr. Dre's hair when he was with the Cold Crush. I fuck so up, be glad I ain't make her up, cause you know that I'm a piece, so definitely she gave that dough up on some street. I get between that bread and cheese like a cold cut. Back in, I'm picking up back ends, cause the work came back in. So you go check back in. Heard the feds is back in. Thinking that we need to go back in. Damn, that's fat little back in. Yeah, I'm breaking her back in. Her little bro went.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
What's up, fam? It's your girl, Crystal Poppin', and I'm here chillin' with the bastards at Bad Waves on Q4.org.
Poppin', yeah. Yeah, my feet on point like Madonna. Damn, I look good in this Gucci Fendi Prada. I can put it down, bounce it on them to the sun up. I don't catch feelings, boy, just keep it running. Pay attention, I'm giving these niggas something to witness. I whip it up in the kitchen and serve it cold like revenges. I'm making hits and they miss it. These niggas wash like some dishes. I make them sleep with the fishes. I'm going deep in the trenches. Out my mind, I don't make friends cause I don't got time. Say he wanna hit my line when my schedule looking like making money, making money all the time. Making money, making on my mind. Making money, making on my grind. Making money, making what I like. Making money, making all the time. I'm too hot for these images, I'm on fire. All gassed up, I don't ever need a lighter. I've been running laps while these hoes looking tired. Gold grill shining like the rims on my tires. You know I'm straight out of Central, I can't be caught in a rental. They say my fame accidental, I say my money official. Tell me, do we got an issue? Got a problem against you? Body covered in emeralds, why they call me a crystal? That's why I rip like a Harley. Gave my mama a Audi, died and built like a goddess. All these dudes wanna charm me, got these leather pants on me. Why your ex tryna call me? Got the baddest bitch hanging at the top of the Rari. I'm out my mind, I don't make friends cause I don't got time. Say he wanna hit my line when my schedule looking like making money, making money all the time. Making money, making on my mind. Making money, making on my grind. Making money, making what I like. Making money, making all the time.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो हमको भी ये पता चला, जिसको ठुकराया था हमने वो जाने कैसा होगा। पहले तो ना सोचा था ये, सोच के अब क्या होगा। सोच के भी क्या करना है, जो होगा अच्छा होगा। सोच के भी क्या करना है, जो होगा अच्छा होगा।
Give my love to you tonight. Give my love to you tonight.
अब वो हमसे फिर से मिल पाएंगे ना, हम उनके जख्मों को कभी भी भर पाएंगे। अब वो हमसे फिर से मिल पाएंगे ना, हम उनके जख्मों को कभी भी भर पाएंगे। फिर क्या सोचे, क्या है करना, जो होगा अच्छा होगा। आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो हमको भी ये पता चला, जिसको ठुकराया था हमने वो जाने कैसा होगा।
Notes from my mind, memories you left behind, reasons that I couldn't find. Were you ever even mine? Take away the pain, tell me how you like the change. Na 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 na. जानो क्या क्या हुआ
ये जो भी हुआ है वो तो जायज है सच बोलूं तो दिल मेरा भी इसके ही लायक है ये जो भी हुआ है वो तो जायज है सच बोलूं तो दिल मेरा भी इसके ही लायक है सोच के अब क्या है करना जो होगा अच्छा होगा आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो हमको भी ये पता चला जिसको ठुकराया था हमने वो जाने कैसा होगा पहले तो ना सोचा था ये सोच के अब क्या होगा सोच के भी क्या करना है जो होगा अच्छा होगा सोच के भी क्या करना है जो होगा अच्छा होगा
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Can't get out of my head, maybe cause I'm living my dreams. I'm so through with this world, but I can't underachieve. Nope, I can't stick in one scene. Nah, I ain't tryna wait no line. Why just pick one vibe? I'ma do what I gotta do when it's time for that, ain't it? I be taking all these chances, cause who else will take them? I've been smoking like a chimney, that keep me stable. Got this hustler spirit in me, shawty, it's contagious. I could put it all the way in you, you can take it. Honest soul, but you can't say everything that I let go. I be shooting out in all direction, I need more control. I had tagged like 3-4 of your homies, and I know you know. But I'm still gonna be like, what you mean when you ask what I'm on? I'm on treat, I catch me on Molly or the Lucy Loop. I'm out south, 15 minutes later, crawling through the loop. I was OT, on slight vacation, but still making moves. I'll be back with peace to feed my G's like we silver spoon. I'm OC, I like how you look, don't mean that I like you. I'm OG, but still be up like someone got my I got all these friends, I still feel alone. Imagine that. I got all these ends, but can't pull happy out. Can't get out of my head. Maybe cause I'm living my dreams. I'm so through with this world, but I can't underachieve. I can't stick in one scene. Nope, I ain't tryna wait no line. I just pick one vibe. I'ma do what I gotta do when it's time for that. I be taking all these chances, cause who else won't take me? I've been smoking like a chimney, that keep me stable. Got this hustler spirit in me, shawty, it's contagious. I could put it all the way in you, you can take it. I got all the ends, but can't pull happy out, no magic hat. Pull a little throat, baby, out my contact list of that little rabbit fat. I'm too old to think like this, still too young to not be lit. Far from done, but it be hard to tell when I be off my square. Don't feel everything, I still act like I ain't got no heart. I hear everything, I ain't gonna let that I can do anything. Why let them tell me what I can't do? Can't just chill and hope this work out one day, cause I'm not you. Can't sit still, it's not my fault. How did I get straight A's in school? Who's at fault when it ain't no rules? I'm player, but I ain't gonna play with you. I don't know where it's going, but I'ma go get it. I don't even know how I know, I just know. Can't get out of my head, maybe cause I'm living my dreams. I'm so through with this world, but I can't underachieve. I can't stick in one scene. Nope, I ain't tryna wait no line. Why just pick one vibe? I'ma do what I gotta do when it's time for that. I be taking all these chances, cause who else will take me? I've been smoking like a chimney, that keep me stable. Got this hustler spirit in me, shawty, it's contagious. I could put it all the way in you, you can take it. I can't underachieve. One scene, can't get out of my head. Maybe because I live my dreams. out of my head.
So I recall from your intake form that you believed you were experiencing some symptoms of ADHD. Do you think that there are any other factors that could be contributing to this behavior?
Well, yeah, I mean, right now I run like 2 businesses. I'm a part of 4 collectives. Plus, I'm always, trying something new or, the dude that's willing to put in the work. I planted a lot of seeds, and watering all these motherfuckers right now is to take a lot of effort, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always down to take that ride.
Yeah. That's the road less traveled.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang.
Yes! We are back on the land. Listen, Nathaniel, to
you.
you. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked the whole broadcast off with, of course, the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. You can find him on Instagram as Rig Moreau. Featuring boys versus girls with Visions. Love Visions. I don't know. It's one of those like kind of deep. It's kind of deep song. I want to kick the little things off with a little deepness today.
Yeah.
You know. Deep like the Uchiwali of a young lady who uses a dildo the size of Peter Dinklage.
Ooh.
That's a callback to last week. Callback to last week. Okay, I'm not messing with that type of person. Just in case you're looking like, who? In case you sitting in the mail room right now. Tell me something. Hey man, what? Who are you messing with? And where is she? And then we went out of that to Pimpin' Dale.
Man.
Oh, a brand new, well, it's not new. So Pimpin' Dale had his project, Pimpin' Distress, and an old friend of mine. And Pimpin' Dale was like, yo, play some of my tracks. And you know how it goes.
Yeah.
N-words and B-words about coochie. Yo! Like, I'm not going to sit up there and edit everybody's stuff. I just can't. People don't have the time for it in their lives.
Right.
And then your album sound like AC/DC backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like mish.
That's the way I ride.
Right.
You'll go to hide. That's the
way I ride. You're going hide. Exactly. That's exactly what it's going to end up sounding like. But because him and I go back so long. Again, if you go on my Facebook, you will see he's actually listed as my brother, and I'm not sure my actual brother is listed as my brother. But so anyway, I was like, let me go through this and see how hard is it going to be to edit this stuff.
Right.
It was a lot more difficult than I thought. If you are listening, I may have missed an N-word in there.
Yeah.
But long story short, Pimpin' Distress, I believe, is on SoundCloud or some other platforms, but I know it's there. But, like many artists, he sent me the whole project. And so I went through it, and I found a couple of songs where I was like, all right, man, guess I got an hour. Let me crack this bottle of wine real quick and figure out what's going on. And this song, Back Ends, oh, my God.
Yeah, that's
Boo,
dope.
boo, doo, loo, 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 loo. He said I'll be in that between that. No, he said, if you ask who's the man with them Converse, you better say show enough. Oh, no, who's the man in them Chuck Taylors? You better say show enough. I be in between that bread and cheese like some cold cuts. Pimpin' Dale, y'all. Pimpin' Dale, a.k.a. Dale Ruff Family Legacy, RFL. Never mind, I was about to go down a list of clicks that I was running with at the time, and if you say it all together, it sounds really cool. There's no way I'll be able to even remember it because I've done it before and it sounded really cool. I was like, oh wow, we sound awesome. RFLTC. Nope. All right, RLTC. Let's keep it going. Then we went out of that into Sally Green's Captivate.
Man.
Who was produced by who produced that? This is DJ
Epic.
DJ Epic and another one,
Disco
right?
E.
And Disco E.
Yeah.
So Sally Green's got a new project coming out. She's another one who loaded us up. Man, it's about to be a good summer.
Yeah.
Because they, had us right. And I was kicking it with a nice young lady not too long ago on the balcony.
Nice.
And I was just letting music from the, letting the playlist run off my phone. And she was like, oh my, who is this? What is, I don't. And, you thought baby had Tourette's. The way them damn songs is coming on and hitting. I was like, baby, that's from the radio. I ain't from the radio. Tune on in.
Right.
Tune on in. You get all this independent music, and it's a floodgate. It's not like how it is with the, popular music.
Right.
You get a couple of, artists who doing their thing here and there. No, the independent scene is bussin'.
Yeah.
Okay, they bussin' like incel watching OnlyFans.
Better quality.
I mean, swear. So anyway, shout out to Sally Green, and that song is called "Captivate."
Captivate.
Then we went out of that into an old friend of our little radio show, Crystal Poppin'. We've been rocking with Crystal Poppin' ever since she been never stopping. Like the song is called "Out of My Mind."
Yeah,
oh my
man.
God, out of my mind, making money, make it all the time. Woo, making money, make it. Woo. You ain't never seen no MC sexier than Crystal Poppin' making some alpha rap.
Right.
Alpha male rap, boy. Like, dear God, she reminds me of when Little Kim and Foxy Brown came out.
Man, right?
You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown came out, had big tough guys talking about they was the ill nana.
Right.
That's how Crystal Poppin' be having dudes. Crystal Poppin' be having us thinking we got the ill nana. Talking about some whoop. So that's Out of My Mind by Crystal Poppin'. Big up to her. Then we went out of that into it. I'm not sure if this is the vocalist. I've asked her and she's not responded to this question for some reason. I thought it was Jay Bird. Until further notice, I'm going to keep saying it's Jay Bird.
Oh, so you don't know if it's Jay Bird or not?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm assuming it is. But she has not. She has said anything about some everything. And I'm like, oh, by the way, who's that artist? Tick, tick, tick. She was like Stephen Yeun. If you guys know who Stephen Yeun from Walking Dead is. When they had the cliffhanger episode.
Oh, that he died.
Yeah, we didn't know if he died or not.
Yeah.
With Glenn, where me and Steven were like, oh, you know what, I like Lucky Charms. Oh, you know what cereal I like? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I know Glenn ain't dead, right? Hello? Hello? They'll try to trick him and go back into some mundane stuff. Oh, I got these new shoes. Yeah, Reeboks. I like Reeboks. I was like, yeah, word. What kind of shoes was Glenn wearing when he did or may not have died? Hello? Now everything's back to normal. I actually haven't talked to him in months or messaged with him in months, so I don't know what's going on. Although he does have that new TV show, Beef.
Is he in that?
On Netflix, yes. You got to check that out.
Is it like meat or beef like fighting?
I haven't looked at it. I saw, and
because that usually title be tricky now, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it's like, oh, beef, and then I go watch it, and they're talking about some chefs coming out, cutting some stuff, talking about the sauce. And I was like, wait, I thought people were gonna be like fighting.
I haven't. I've watched the trailer once. Either way, it's in my queue of stuff to watch. I know you're not watching. You may see this one day though. But like, I've been a Stephen Yeun follower, supporter, no matter what it was.
Right.
There was that one dramatic one he had came out. If it had his name on it, I'm watching it. So I don't feel bad about not jumping down on Beef directly.
Yeah.
Pause.
Well, I'm just getting warmed.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
All right.
Oh, man.
Okay.
All right.
So get out of that. Stop it.
Oh,
You're
man.
messing my whole stuff up over here.
All right, go ahead.
And then out of that, we went into Can't Buy Deems all over the place. Can't Buy Deem all over the place. That is off of Reality Raps. Can't Buy Deem, who I talked to Saturday, who was explaining the whole Reality Raps, and he's out in New York doing a show and whatnot, and he sent us most of the whole album clean too. So that's gonna be in rotation for months, at least 2. But yes, Can't Buy Deem. If you have the time, and if you don't have the time, go check out Can't Buy Deem, Reality Raps. It's pretty good. It's a great concept. Now, I don't want to ruin anything for you, but if you hear the sketches at the end, you might be able to catch on to a concept. If you also have a little thing, reach in your pockets and look for a little common sense. Okay, or make that change.
Yeah.
All right, so that was all the music you heard. I'm trying so hard not to eat up our time because last week. What
are you thinking about the jump on the beat?
We're gonna move into our new segment. A little segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard, you may have not. Leading the way, like our own comedic beef jump on her, is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moan, and say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause you made me feel.
My homie Moan.
Come on.
My homie Moan.
Come on.
My homie Moan.
And I feel alright. Say yeah. 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 Woo.
Take it. Calm down with your beef. Y carne asada. All right, fine. But you know what? You know I love you moaning. You know I love you moaning. Hit him off, beef.
All right. I'm gonna hit him off with this side of beef.
Oh my God.
With this male rump side, whatever.
Oh my God. Oh God.
All right, let's see. Let's start off with. Here we go. Things aren't looking so good for a young lady named Santasha Reed.
Okay.
Santasha Reed last week was involved in a carjack, I guess a carjack or stole a car chase, crashed a car around 600 block of North Dearborn in Chicago, fled the car with 4 other people, but was later caught on Ontario somewhere between a fence, hiding. They caught her. Anyway, she had a pending case. They stole a Volvo in Evanston.
Oh wait, she already
had
a whole nother case.
Had another case.
Okay.
She was already out and had another and
it stole a car.
Stole a car again.
And then crashed it.
Got caught. So they found out she had another pending case, in which she basically they stole a Volvo, and obviously the police chased again, and they fled the car. But it turns out when the police got the car, they found her wallet inside the car.
Okay.
So they found her wallet inside the car, and she realized she lost her wallet. So what do? You call a police station and ask for her wallet.
Double dumbass on you.
She called the police station, Evanston Police Department, and said, "Hey, I'm looking for my wallet. I need my wallet back." And they said, "Hey, well, we turned it into the Wilmette Police because actually the car you guys stole was from Wilmette. So your wallet is at the police station. So, what would she do? She called the Wilmette Police Station, and they said, "Yeah, we have your wallet. You can come and get it."
We'll do it live.
So she decides to go to the Wilmette Police Station to pick up her wallet, and lo and behold, she didn't get her wallet. She got arrested.
Try to set us up.
Oh man. So Tasha, you're probably one of the dumbest criminals out there. So if you lose your wallet, you lose your wallet.
She got arrested because she went back for her wallet.
She went back for her wallet.
That's a crazy way for this story to unbillfold.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't like it.
No,
unbillfold. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I got you. Yeah, you know what? I'm done helping you.
That's to pick up her stolen possessions. Or I don't know. But yeah. Sorry. I mean,
what you got to say?
No, I have no punchline for it.
See it. Like you hate no mind. That's what you get. Go ahead.
Oh, man,
yeah. Look at you. Yeah, you tried.
My mind is like, shh.
Yeah, racking your brain.
Looking in those files.
Trying to find
something.
All
right. Well, maybe it'll come to me later.
It's not coming to you right now. Oh my God!
All right, here's a story Chantel might like.
Okay.
A woman says that she never splits the bills on dates. Never splits bills on dates.
I mean, what does she do? She just pays the whole thing?
No, she says the man should pay everything.
Oh, you said that like.
No. She said the man should pay everything. Her name is Ella Freeman.
Okay.
Sean tell us in case if you want to find a 24-year-old Ella Freeman.
Let's say you come across her. Come across her on one of the apps.
Yeah.
If you see Ella, you just kind of always got to look out for all Ellas.
Yeah, all Ellas. Say Ella Freeman. So she says, hey, I grew up in a home, 2 parents, and they showed me that I should value myself. Therefore, if I'm splitting the bill, she says, by splitting the bill, I'm agreeing to form a connection with a man who doesn't know his role in a relationship and expects to be 50% of the man he's not. So if you split a bill, you're half of a man for splitting a bill.
Wow.
Right?
And that's because she has 2 parents.
Yeah, because she's had 2 parents and they raised her to value herself and
to be a gold digger.
To be a gold. And she said, right. And she says she's not a gold digger because people are calling her a gold digger. She says I've learned that men who split the bill don't value the time and effort a woman puts into herself to look her best for that man.
Where are my feminists? Stand up,
man.
Feminists, stand up. Tear her down. That is not you, ladies. You are more than a look,
right?
Okay.
She says 50-50 men don't understand that the woman's investment was made prior to the date. So her going to the beauty shop or whatever it is her investment in the relationship or in the situation. Therefore, he should pay the whole bill.
And now see that. Now, are we allowed to do an equal thing with that? Because I know there are a lot of women who think that.
Right.
Now, mind you, most men aren't thinking, oh, well, halvesies.
Yeah.
Most men are not thinking halvesies,
no.
Especially if you ask them out.
Right.
Especially if you ask them out.
Yeah.
Most men are not thinking halvesies.
No.
Most men, when they're going to get it cracking, they're normally probably like, all right, well, I'm about to pay for this and see how it goes.
Right.
Most men, believe it or not, are not thinking, I'm about to pay for this and she about to bust down.
Right.
About to get some uchiwali.
I've never thought that. And
I don't know. But by this thinking,
and I never thought about even like going half either. Like I've always said, well, I'll pay. And if they offer us to pay half, I'd be like, no, I got it. Or I don't know. I just don't think any men do that.
Don't get it twisted. If you offering to pay half or the whole thing, I am not saying no. I refuse. If you want to, like, no. I think if a woman says, I respect the woman too much, Ramon, to say no.
If she offers to pay, don't try to do it as a trick to see if the man is gonna fall for that trick and be like, oh, if say a woman says, I offer to pay, and the man says, all right, you want to pay, go ahead, and then she's like, well, I'm not calling you anymore because you let me pay. But if you want to pay genuinely, then fine, go ahead and pay.
Oh, hell no. If she the one giving the test and that's the test, and it turns out that the student has become the teacher. Pay the check.
Right.
Oh, the real. No. Don't offer if you don't want to offer.
And she says, so by not agreeing to split the bill, the woman keeps her dignity intact and avoids bad experiences with men.
How?
Right.
What is that logic? Like,
I don't know.
That is so sexist. That is so sexist against.
I mean,
women.
like, so if I'm a say a wife beater.
Oh man.
There we go.
Trying to set us up.
Oh, I'm an aggressive guy, and I don't respect women. And
you could. I mean, you could be like a red pill man. You could be a misogynistic guy.
Right.
Why did you have to go there?
Oh, well, I mean, I was extreme. Going to the extremes. Because, I mean, obviously,
Jesus,
I'm a wife.
You understand how many places you could have went?
I'm a wife beater. And then I'm like, okay. She says, no, you should pay the whole bill because I want to keep my dignity intact and avoid bad experiences with men. And I'm going to be like, oh, you're right. I'll pay the whole bill. And guess what? I won't beat you tonight either. Because you kept your dignity. And
You're gonna pay hell. You're gonna pay hell.
These experiences won't happen to you because who cannot not respect a woman who allows that man to pay the whole bill?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh man,
I've never seen somebody dig so fast without a shovel.
I know. She said basically there are a lot of men who are frustrated with their lives and they're not financially stable, and that makes them deeply insecure, and that's why they want to. This lady is
now they want. That's why they want somebody to pay, because they're frustrated. No, they're frustrated with their lives because they meet people like her.
Right, and then she said people call me a gold digger, but she says, you know what? I feel a lot of women should learn things from gold diggers because they always ask for what they want. Right. And in her statement she says men have no issue asking for intimacy and submissiveness from a woman. So why should we be hesitant to get our needs met?
Wait, so now it's turning into solicitation.
Right.
What is this person?
I don't know. She's supposedly a dating coach, but
really,
I don't know.
A dating roach?
No. Women avoid this lady.
Oh my God! Stomp her out. Where is the raid,
man?
Dude, this is the toxic nonsense that I'm talking about right here.
Right, and here it gets even worse. Look, so you know,
wait, there's more.
So imagine you go out to dinner. Let's say you first date.
Wait, before you say anything else, we might end up skipping over Hakaman hookup or make it shorter or something, because what you're doing here is opening up a can of worms, buddy. Okay. Okay, and worms don't know schedules. Right. They live in a can.
They live in a can.
All right, go ahead.
So she says, look, so imagine you go out first date. He might say, let's go to a coffee shop. Mm-hmm. Have some coffee. Mm-hmm. Let's get to know each other. She says coffee dates are disrespectful to a woman and a waste of time.
What?
Coffee
oh my God! This is a dating coach?
Yep, a dating coach.
Coffee date,
she says don't accept coffee dates as a courting method from men because it's a waste of time. She said it says a lot about a man's intentions with that woman. So he says if a man, this is her logic, if a man proposes a coffee date, he doesn't perceive you as a worthy of his time and effort, and probably is diversifying his money so he can date as many women as he can with minimum effort.
Oh, she's creating monsters. That's actually not a bad idea. I didn't even think about it like that. That's really smart.
About going to the coffee shop?
Yeah, of like
splitting it up.
Oh yeah, like saving money. Damn, that's really smart.
Well, she said one thing. She gave us one pointer.
She did. She hooked us up.
She thought she was giving it to them, but in reverse.
No, she laced us up.
Yeah.
I actually hate coffee dates. Yeah. I've gone on them, but I actually hate them. And don't get it twisted. Right. I've had good coffee dates, like a couple of great ones, where it's like you are just sitting there getting to know each other. It has nothing to do with any alcohol, the intimacy, none of that. We're just really just having a good time and enjoying being in each other's presence and getting to know each other. Right. But now, what if I did that all the time?
Right.
I could have a bunch of experiences.
I believe in time them too. Like, be like, all right, from 3 to 4.
Yeah, right.
We'll go to Starbucks, and then we have some coffee.
And then have your real date that night.
Right.
Damn, that's a good idea. Wow, shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
She is a dating coach.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let's keep it going,
all
man.
Right. Let's see. What do I got in here? What do we got in this little box of goodies? Hey, a guy says, they're in a marriage, and he's been cheating on his wife. And he says, I've been cheating on my wife, but if I ever find out that my wife is cheating on me, I would divorce her ass right away.
Whoa! Now, why is that?
Because he doesn't like people cheating on him.
He doesn't like cheaters. Oh my God! What in the logic?
He says, I guess he's on some site where it's like they hook up secretly, illicitencounters.com, and he says,
wait, where's my pen at?
I know, right? He's basically he says, I'm cheating, but personally, I couldn't forgive my wife if I found out she was cheating. Because I couldn't bear the thought of her being with someone else.
Well, this is like a question we answered in a romance section at one point.
I think so, right?
Yeah. Why the guy? Why? I mean, his reason is asinine.
Yeah.
But why men would normally are told by their peers to leave, or why they are great for leaving, but women are amazing for staying, type of deal.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we came up with why this is deemed by society.
Yeah.
But this gentleman is an ass.
Man, this guy is
an ass hat.
He's
an ass clown.
He's an ass clown. He says. So they said, like, what about you? You're cheating. He said, well, that's why I keep it secret.
Oh
man.
Lord,
Gosh.
baby Jesus, with the fist ball up. Come on down.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Speaking of cheating, a man has devastated. Wait, hold on. This is the wrong story. Hold on a second. But I know the story. So a man is devastated. He's been married with his wife for X amount of years, and has 2 kids, twins.
Huh?
Twins, and they're now grown. I think they're like 18 or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, they for some reason they did one of these, was it Ancestor or whatever?
Yeah, Ancestry.com.
Yeah,
something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out that the children are not his. Isn't that a bummer?
Bummer, huh? That's what
it's not a bummer. His children are.
That sounds so inappropriate.
His children are here. Oh man, where is this? I guess this is the story. Oh yeah, the DNA ruined my life. Yeah. So apparently, they were married for 20 years, and he had for 18, and says you can imagine his life without her. They were young. They fell in love. They went to school together. They started a business together, and they've been together in love and stuff. So when he found out that the kids aren't his, turns out that once they got married, they opened up a business together, and they kind of got into a little argument.
Yeah.
And they basically kind of like the guy left to clear his head.
Okay.
And like left her for like a week or so. And then they got back and started chatting again and kind of like sorted things out and got back together. And then soon after that, 2 twins. You got a set of twins born, So it turns out that she basically, once he found out that the kids weren't his, she basically confessed that when they argued, she got really drunk. She went out and got really drunk and had a one-night stand, and therefore got pregnant by somebody else. Isn't that crazy?
What a bummer.
70 tips. What a bummer.
That's what you said. Lloyd repeated you in the chat. What a bummer. Also, Wu said, didn't there used to be a couple women on this show?
They took advice from that coach.
To which Sean replied, he ran them off. Oh my God. Oh.
He said, I ran them off.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry, there are going to be more to return. Don't worry, Wolves. You'll get your eye candy. Eye candy.
Eye candy.
Yeah. How's your wife doing, by the way?
Right.
Make sure she doesn't take advice from Coach Ella.
Right.
Yeah. If you've been watching, you'll know why.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's finish this one out. This was a good one. This is a doozy.
Well, it's not done. Great.
Yeah. So basically, when we okay, here's the thing. I've been trying to set it up. So imagine you're walking down the street. Imagine you're a young woman walking down the street.
No, wait. We're still talking about the twins.
No. This is we're done with that story.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I thought I've got enough of those twins. I feel like I was seeing double with that story. All right.
No. There you go.
No, you didn't like that one either. You didn't like that one either. What?
I thought we knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, that's what he did.
Now you back. Now you got your head on your shoulders, big dog. Woo! Making funny all the time.
Woo!
Making funny, making on my mind. Woo! Oh, Crystal may have started something. All right, go ahead.
All right, so say you're a young lady and you're out for a little jog.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that there's an SUV. It looks a little mysterious. and it's kind of like following you everywhere you're going. So you start to worry, right? Like any woman would, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to freak out, but I'm doing my job. Let me turn the block and see what happens.
Right,
and the SUV follows you also.
Okay.
And turns out that she comes to a light. SUV stops right by her, but before they stop by her, she let her friend know, like, here's my location. There's an SUV. It looks kind of weird. So I'm you can do that with your phone, with your iPhones. Kind of like share my location. And SUV pulls up next to her. 2 guys jump out with masks, grab her, put her inside the SUV. They put a thing over her head.
I know where this story is going. Keep going.
They put it over her head.
Hey, I'm not gonna mess it up. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know. I haven't heard this story, but I know where this story is going. And if it is going there, go ahead.
All right. So, well, you know my kind of stories. So they basically put her in the SUV, and then they start terrorizing her. One guy holds her by the arms, holds her down. The other guy's holding her legs down, and they're whispering in her ear what they're going to do to her. And the guy's like rubbing all up her leg and her thigh. And this is getting kind of crazy. Obviously she's freaking out because she just got kidnapped, and she's in it's just so they take her out of they stop at this place, take her out of the van. They're carrying her. Obviously she's trying to break loose, but they're carrying her against her wheel. And I guess she can't see. They take her inside this place. They close the door. They sit her down on her. They make her kneel down on her knees, and they pull off her head.
No, please don't say this.
And lo and behold, there's her fiance.
Oh my God!
God does not like ugly, man. You're gonna pay hell. You're gonna pay hell. Trying to set us up.
Oh, there's another one.
We'll do it live.
I hated it. Why didn't you do it?
Yep. So there's her.
Beloved.
Jesus, hey, Christ, what is wrong with these people?
Man, tell me about it. So there he is standing there with his ring, talking about, will you marry me?
I put people on, understand?
What?
Man. Now, mind you, these guys are his friends, and she's terrorized. She pees on herself while she's in the van or SUV because you're freaking out. You think you just got kidnapped.
Dude, come on now. I'm not. Look. Of course she peed on herself.
Right.
Everybody has not been around some colorful characters. Everybody, but like this, everybody isn't used to somebody shoving a gun in your face.
Right.
Okay. So I understand a young lady jogging.
Right.
She's probably a well-to-do young lady, and somebody putting her in a van with a bag on her head, rubbing her down.
Right.
Probably gonna make her want to take a pee or a doo-doo.
Yeah.
And now he has the audacity to pull out
the ring and like, will you marry me? Oh man. So obviously she didn't. She
declined.
Well, she declined at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah. Well, they didn't. They haven't said anything about her getting married, but she basically was like, went to the police and everything.
Yeah.
And like pressed charges against the guy. So the guys were friends, and so
whoa. She pressed charges against them.
Yeah.
No, she's supposed to press charges against him.
Well, here's the thing.
That's a conspiracy charge too. We can wrap that all up into one.
Yeah, he should get. That's a RICO charge.
I don't know about a RICO, but it's a conspiracy.
But he, so basically he had planned this, and it was going to be like a fun little thing where they basically pull out a van and say, hey, we're taking you on something, and it kind of make it fun. But his friends thought, well, she's not going to buy this. We have to make it realistic. So he wasn't aware of the whole thing that they did. So he's telling them, hey, let's pick her up, and then take her somewhere and then bring her here and then I'll propose to her. So they was like, well, we got to make this like real, dog. We got to do our research on how to get her. And so all the rubbing on her legs and telling her, you know, what they're gonna do to her, you know, all that was them making it up. So basically, she, you know, being traumatized, she told her friend about it, and her friend met her, and they said, hey, let's go to the police.
Yeah.
And so
That's what you go to the police for. Called kidnapping.
She can claim false imprisonment.
Yeah.
So,
I'll take that too.
Yeah. So yeah.
And you know, now any police officer, they probably won't do it because these like nice white people, I'm sure. So they're not gonna do it to them. But like again, that's a conspiracy charge. You know, you can be roped up in a conspiracy charge and not even know that you're conspiring.
Right.
That's how conspiracy works.
Right.
It's like trespassing when you accidentally walk into a neighborhood or somebody's property.
Right.
And you didn't know. They'll hit you with a trespass. Again, you get hit with a trespass. RICO predicate is another one of those laws where it's just like, we're going to just throw something together. Gotcha.
He was a paper boy.
He was a paper boy. That's why he's on your property, sir.
Right.
No, trespassing.
Yeah.
This is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
This is a conspiracy for false imprisonment.
Yeah.
And rope his ass in there, too. I'm not a big fan of people going to jail, but like for this
stupidity, I would say, yeah.
For this one, throw his ass on it, too.
They should have basically taken him and put him in jail with some bad dudes and have them like go into the back end.
Yeah, breaking that back end.
Breaking that back end. And then be like, oh, we just joking. You know, let them out after they've been like.
Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah, after they've been used up a little bit.
Right.
Like, we was just joking. You could go out.
J.K. Rowling.
J.K.
Lloyd says, sounds like you talking from experience. I don't know if you're talking. Are you talking about me, Lloyd? They was trying to. Yeah, they were trying to get her Rico pregnant. Yeah, not Rico predicate, Rico pregnant. They was trying to get her. Ain't no Rico predicate. It's a Rico pregnant.
Rico pregnant.
All right, is that it? You gotta end on that.
I'm gonna end on
you gotta end on that.
I forgot I had that story too.
Oh my God!
Almost missed it.
That was beautiful. Thank you, sir. All right. On that note, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABCDEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so upset with those people. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. I'll talk to you about it off mic. Okay. A man pays to get himself recorded getting kicked in the groin by a woman repeatedly. Yes, over and over to be humiliated. He gets paid. Oh, no. He pays the woman.
Pays the woman?
Yes, he pays the woman. Excuse me. Did I say he gets paid?
I can't remember what you said.
Okay, great. Well, this man paid some woman to kick him in the testicles over and over, and he pays her $5,000.
Dang.
Yes. I mean, to get kicked in the testicles. I mean, but I guess there's no problem with this. I mean, the man was focused on balling.
Balling.
Okay, he didn't like that one that much. It's okay. I got
That's
some
a good
more.
one, though.
I got some more for you. Don't worry. Yeah. I got you. A son attempts to cheer his father up after the father's had a stroke. And he does this by bringing into his hospital room a duo of erotic dancers. Yes, and of course, I think he's a great son.
Right.
I think he's an amazing son. I mean, the strippers helped him recover from a stroke. And then later on, the nurses will have to clean the covers from a different stroke. Oh, my God. You and them listeners over there thinking, what you talking about, Warren? He's a man of porn. Now, if this ever happened to me. Oh, my God, if this ever happened to me. I wanted to get this joke off. I wanted to get this song off. Oh my God. Wait, he's a better porn. If this ever happened to me, bring some strippers for me to cream my sheets. Because it takes different strokes. It takes different strokes. It takes different strokes to rule the world. Yeah.
To ruin the sheets.
Oh my goodness.
Lloyd said you could have said he got paid for just kicking it.
Ramon wouldn't have liked that. No. Sorry. Rico pregnant, Lloyd.
Rico pregnant, yeah.
Rico pregnant. You were on the right path there. Closing out. Documented idiocy. A clown says he went to a celebrity party and he saw something really peculiar. At the celebrity party, he said he saw a young lady being brought out where they cut a chunk of her butt off, sauteed it, and ate it while she self-stimmied the uchiwali.
What?
Yes. At the celebrity party, they cut a chunk of her booty off, sauteed it, ate it while she self-stimmied the uchiwali.
Oh, hell no.
Yes. This is a remix to the Brazilian butt lift or the BBL. Because this was, to me, a BB fail. This clown went on the podcast to BB Tell about an evil ritual from BB Hell. Yeah! And that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard and you may have not. Later on, we're going to hit y'all up with the Come On Hook Up when we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs. But for all of that, we're going to hook your asses up with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crap.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're on the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram on the Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube on the Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. Jump on the speaker.
Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law.
You got my guarantee. I won't go. No, I won't leave.
What's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
Fresher than the wash it went. Battery juiced up to 100%. Whoa, my this shit glowing. Just throw a number out there, I can get it going. Hard 4 seasons, it just keeps snowing. Dale D'Antoni, I'm just tiptoeing. Dopest dope you ever smoked. I got feels of that shit, it's growing. Blew a pack of that gas, then I kept blowing. Popped a couple of 10s, then I kept going. Set a couple of traps, and I kept trolling. King win, king pin, I just kept bowling. I supposed to slow it down, but I kept holding. Deep boy on that ass. She probably knew me as a smooth talker, a moonwalker. I die a big baller, a shot caller. Over, I'm the done dada, the new rider. She gon' give me poo nana. I'm not a father. Might pull up in that new cha-cha and make it rah-rah. We gon' make it rain thunder. I'm screaming murder. Please don't tell me what you heard of. Just take a picture. Ain't worried about those niggas that you came here with. Look, baby, I'm a new star. You Skywalker. B.A.D. the big papa. How I came through floss and I drip like water. Red my neck. Yes, my name is West. Yes, they got her wet. Wait until she see the vet.
I got the game tight, now it's cash on deck. Yeah, I'm at the green light, now I match on vet. Look, baby, I don't kiss, I just want that check. I had to pass on the sex, I rather had that neck. This is big, it's shocking and it's slick, it's walking. Big rims on the V, now the cool crip walking. Gucci on me like the East Side Santa. Chain from the jeweler, but the beat by Danza. Young AI, baby, he got answers. Couldn't walk in my shoes, that's them Reebok answers. All these niggas on my nuts, trying to see my planners. Gold chain on my neck like I'm Deion Sanders. I used to want a deal, now the ring on chill now. She used to curve interest, now she wanna come chill now. The money got larger, I can cover the bill now. But the team getting bigger, I can cover the field now.
Girl, you can't eat my you copping the Jeep. Pistol on my lap, that's when I murder the streets. All up in my zone, I know you smell the cologne. Hit it doggy style, these wedges you want a bone. Pull up to your city, my steel matching the chrome. Shots to the dome, I pull up outside the dome. Mellow with the hoodie, I'm giving shots to the dome. E.T. with the hoodie, I told her I'm coming home. Cause I'm out of space. Hating on the internet, I can see it in your face. Got your gold chain and say beaming on it. All this water that I'm dripping, Aquafina on me. And I can't wipe the that done up homie. I'm just giving game, I ain't talking Sony. I can make it rain, no Tony. I'm the one and only. Pull up with a stick, cause all I'm making is hits. Sitting up high, I'm giving the Cooper lift. All I do is grind, I'm working a double shift. My presence is the present, I'm giving you the new gifts. Tequila with the twist, coupe with the shift.
This is Frank Joshua, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. These people are going to play you my new single. They probably stole it, but I don't care anymore. They're funny, and we love them.
Captivated by their presence, nor flattered by their charms. Fantasy, not truth, you see displayed within their arms. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. I'm quite prepared to understand I am a victim of myself. Entertaining fortunes just like entertaining wealth. Compromises don't come naturally to commissars of guilt. If credence is a virtue, then all virtue surely wilt. You are all I need. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I Culture, my distinction is the greatest twist of need. If separation makes its mark, the greater be the greed. To circumvent and reinvent the jealousy it seed shows greater the illusion. But you are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. Breathe life into me. You are all I need. You are all I
Hey yo, what's good? This is Savant, Sound of Kanai, and y'all about to get broken off with another one of my joints right here on Bad Waves Radio, 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, we see y'all. What's good, Warren?
I gotta spell it out for you.
Drop a ball. This state may lack in rain, but my bank ain't seen it draw. And I ain't getting gassed in the land of the stars. Fresh on the Angels Avenue. From the shyest income magnet. Watch Dodgers ducking a rabbit. Big clip to the clips was stacked in. Go. Need it quick and flashy. Contracts links quickly to cabbage. In a city where rappers be barely rapping cause they're chasing cameras. Saw some 316s, get a quick clean rack. Have a hook, my ass cap and catch the rest of what's tracked in. Quote, singers need songs written cause these kids ain't pen lifting. So I lit lines on interest plus fix their bow pitches. Just like my flow, flawless style, switch so cold, scribe that pop shows or rocks. Folk never made no when you hear stro balls, and better yet when you hear stro horn. When you thought I was hit a little nigga with a trumpet with buried in the hinge of the charge. You're all tripping, my papa ain't razor dim with my box. Been the main reason I'm clocking my artist Benjamin's thirst chalk the road. Thanks to younger brothers glow. I ain't bishop on the keys, but my tickled Irish show keep the lounge sirens fiending for accompaniment from Stroh. Now y'all know so many different roads, I ain't tripping on no dough. My music hustle is long with the reach of Gianni's arms. This Hustlere. Hustlere. Yeah, Hustlere. Yeah, never find a dollar that ain't mine, baby Paul. Hustlere. Yeah, Hustlere. Yeah, Hustlere. Yeah, yes we are. Yes we are.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Oh, those sounds of T.I.'s classic Doing My Job means it's time for the Hock 'em Out and Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, Ramon, tell them what they heard, daddy.
Hey, we started a nice little block off with Fire Tiger, guarantee.
Uh-huh.
I won't go. I won't leave.
Le What kind of track do you have? Is it a throwback 80s sound? That's not a problem for Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing.
I slice it up.
Oh my God! Come on, Le Butcher.
All right. Followed by Anthony Danza featuring Wes Mayo and Steel Domino. Or is that, wait?
Yeah, it's called Saucin'.
Okay.
And it's featuring Wes Mayo, Steel Domino, and I believe a guy named Pete Tosh.
Okay.
I thought Steel Domino was like, I guess, the group or something, but maybe I'm tweaking out.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what it is. Off of that compilation album from his record label, Proof Avenue. And the compilation is called We Got Plays to Make Volume 2.
Okay.
So his bit that he likes to say, we got plays,
to make.
Yeah, that's when we got plays to make Volume 2. That is banging. And I think he's got a whole nother project coming down the can. That brother is working. Okay, I mean, I don't know if he got some Jamaican in his blood or what, but that dude is just pumping out projects like a factory.
He's a hustler.
Yeah. Go ahead, keep it going, Daddy.
All right. Then you heard Frank Joshua, You Are All I Need.
Who's in the chat right now?
Right. Hey, Frank.
What up, Big Frank?
What up, Frank? Frank
Joshua. The man.
Right on time.
On the real. Man, that one, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Frank, your ballads, your beautiful ballads.
Yeah.
But man, when you get on one of these like dance or
man.
upbeat demonstrations, like man, I can't sit down.
Yeah.
I can't sit down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter. Like You Are All I Need.
Right.
That's not even like get your.
Right.
A place you say, get your booty on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even like that hype.
Right. But it's still like.
It's still right. You can still play that at the barbecue.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You are all I need. The Family Johnson reunion is coming up this July, so I'm definitely going to introduce the family to some of that. Okay, if anybody is sober enough to pay attention. Shout out to the Johnsons.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, what did we say?
He said,
he said we got moves.
Yeah, he said we got moves. He's got the tunes, we got the moves.
Oh, hell yeah. Get tuned up.
Right.
To these maneuvers.
Keep
it going, Daddy.
All right, then followed by Dos Equis, a.k.a. Winston Slimpton Churchill. Savant with Hustler. H-U-S-T-L-E-R.
What?
H-U-S-T-L-E-R.
Uh-huh. All right, now spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
S-U-P-P-E-R.
Yo, no, that's a banger. And if I'm not mistaken, at least the way it looks from the email that's in our email, it says Bad Ways exclusive. So I don't know if that's even available.
I think so, because I think so, because he brought that here when he came in.
Yeah, but he said it's a Bad Ways exclusive. Like I don't think he's dropped that yet.
Oh, really?
I think that's just for us.
Oh. There you go.
Whole lot of gang-ish.
Gang.
I mean, we would tell you to go ahead and find Savant, replace, the A's with X's to spell his name, and you can find Hustler. But I think that's only for us. I think that's only for Q4 Radio.
Oh, okay, well, you just got to tune in. And maybe we'll have it.
Banging again. Bars. All right. It is now time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? The streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for young ladies who get BBLs that didn't go BB well. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those fiancés trying to romanticize their girlfriends by kidnapping them and traumatizing them.
Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's special shout out and salute is our very own Stockholm Syndrome. Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning.
I said no. Go ahead. All right. Well, today's, some people probably don't know this, but the artwork in the playlist is probably a super exaggerated warrior-looking image of a gentleman called Lapu Lapu. And for those of you who don't know, Lapu Lapu is first name recorded before as Si Lapu Lapu, was a Philippines. How do you say Filipino warrior back in 1521, and his forces defeated the Spanish forces and the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan. You guys remember Magellan?
Yes.
In school? Yeah. So he defeated Magellan from taking over the Philippines. You know, like Spain was trying to rule over the Philippines. And so he was known as the first Filipino hero. So today is his day. So I figured out just talk about him for a second.
You know what? We are short on time because of what you did to us during the during the news section. So to Lapu Lapu,
we say
salute.
Respect.
Well, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
Lapu ain't getting no respect.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the Filipino warriors turning conquistadors into conquistadors. Who are they for?
Everyone! Now, these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those Filipino heroes who basically stopped the conquistadors for just a little bit because they came back and dominated them for 333 years later. Oh, sorry, Lapu Lapu.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and see how funny it is to leave the camera on Ramon when he's just laughing at stuff. But before all of that, I'm going to hit y'all out with some of this music. Ramon, hit us off with some Lapu Lapu.
Some Lapu Lapu. Hey, if you want to Lapu Lapu us on Facebook, you can find us under Bad Ways Remix. We are on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. We are live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio. You can dial in and chat with us at 312-9... Wait, what's the number again?
What the number is?
312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to get the breakia.
Is this how it's supposed to be? Reading all the notes you leave. Or am I just exposed to things that I'm not ready for? Seem like all we do is watch the TV. Scrolling down on empty screens of the emptiness and hopelessness are accomplishments we keep. So I stand about face. I'm just tired, can I just get a little break? Sorry, I don't think my mind can take all the things that have come my way. It's so cold. How am I supposed to breathe? Feeling cleansed by my anxiety. Stepping out the house to leave, but I'm trying not to fall asleep. I hope you're ready for my key. My heart is ready for its keeper. Know that our connection is deeper than friends. So love me, oh love me. I want you to love me like I love you. I want you to love me. Oh, love me. I want you to love me. Like I want you. I want you to love me. Wrote this about you. I love it when you tell me everything I had to do. Or when you pet my hand, say it's softer than it looks. So when I say I love you, I mean everything you do. You brought out all my insecurities. Been nothing but trust and all your honesty. I'll give you my love if you gon' ride with me. It's breaking my heart that you wanna me. How am I supposed to breathe? Feeling cleansed by my anxiety. Stepping out the house to leave, but I'm trying not to fall asleep. I hope you're ready for my key. My heart is ready for its keeper. Know that our connection's deeper than friends. So love me. How am I supposed to love me? Feeling clenched by my anxiety. Love me. Stepping out the house to love you. I'm trying not to fall asleep. I hope you're ready for my love me. My heart is ready for its keeper. Know that our connection's deeper than friends. So
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Just like the mother.
Don't you wanna be around everybody? When they see you, they look at nobody. When she comes around, the feeling's fantastic. Everybody's lives around us are tragic. Yeah, she has bad habits. Everybody's lives around us so tragic. Yeah, she has bad habits. When she comes around, the feeling's fantastic. She's seen it all. Seen it. She's seen it all. Seen it. Thanks for letting me know just who you was, babe. You was looking too good, you started acting ugly. This year, just like the movies. So we got some stars, some extras, some groupies. Don't you wanna shoot me? I read between the lines, I could tell what you based on truly. Don't you wanna shoot me? But that drama and that action, just like the movies. Yeah, she has bad habits. Everybody's lives around us so tragic. Yeah, she has bad habits. When she comes around, the feeling's fantastic. She's seen it all. Seen it all. She's seen it all. Seen it all.
And the girls in the back, at it. You're tuned into Bad Waves Radio, and this is your girl, Sonia Kilo.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, Easy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked the whole thing off with Manny. Love Me. Shout out to Manny. I've played a lot of Manny recently because Manny ain't been making nothing new. But big up to Manny because Manny got at least 2 songs that are amazing. And whatever she doing with her life from there, she need to come back because we need her. Ramon?
Then we followed us with a Cammy.
Yes, Cammy.
Cammy.
Yes.
I was pronouncing it around.
Uh-huh.
Like when people call me Raymond.
Uh-huh. Or when they call your wife Leah.
Leah, yeah.
Or when the children call me Mr. Wharton.
Mr. Wharton.
That's a new one. I done heard Warbus.
Warbus.
Uh-huh.
Wharton.
Now it's Wharton. And dude's serious about it too.
Really?
He said, Mr. Wharton. my man's Sizzle Bizzle at 3rd grader.
Yeah.
Sizzle Bizzle was like, Wharton? And he was like, yes. We're playing Connect 4. He's like, Mr. Wharton's my component. Me and Sizzle Bizzle was like, oh man. In the garden, huh? Kindergarten. Okay. You
Kindergarten.
still got time, buddy.
Right.
Then we went out of that into Stay in This Room by Sonia Kilo.
Yeah.
Find out if you're in Texas, and if you're not in Texas and you want to go to Texas, find out when Carne Asada is.
Yeah.
It's going down.
That song says, we stay in this room forever. Like, what if you took it literally? Like, you're in that room forever. It starts to get musty. You're getting hungry.
See?
You don't want to have sex no more.
I never heard of don't want to have sex anymore.
No, be in a room forever with somebody, you probably will stop.
Dude,
like nobody's taking a shower anymore.
I mean, let's keep. I mean, there's only there's some things that
you can't leave that room unless you got.
It's another off-mic conversation.
You start getting hungry.
It's off-mic conversation. All right, Ramon, hit us off with questions. This is the ins and outs relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and we figure out which smell will deter you from having sex. We know the obvious ones, but what are the other ones?
All right. Let's see. This one from the Turtle Club.
Shout out to the Turtle Club.
I thought they were leaving me hanging, but then they just threw one in at the last minute.
Respect.
Hopefully it's a good one. I didn't read it before.
That's fine. I hope it's from Female Sean.
Probably is.
From Lady Sean. Lady Sean been hitting us off.
Man.
Lady Sean. She's also been trying to set us up.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
This might be a setup too. It says, what are your thoughts on dating a woman with a child? How would you feel if she chose to put you first before her child?
Ramon. I hope I think that's her.
Yeah. I think he's trying to see what we say.
That's her.
Yeah.
Because this is coming. You know what? I don't want to know. But am I right though?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Lady Sean. Okay, Lady Sean's got some great ones.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think she shouldn't put me before her child. My thoughts on dating a woman with a child. I don't mind if they have a child. I mean, I'm out of the dating world now, but I dated 2 people that had kids.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that had 3 kids.
Oh God!
I know.
You are real.
I didn't even know that she had 3 kids until it was too late.
Oh damn, she's even realer.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow.
Respect.
Yeah, I
be around my damn kids.
I was like, wait, what? What? And I said, who's that? That's mine too. And who's this? That's mine too.
Then you looked at the third, like, please tell me this they best friend.
Right. It's like, nope.
Working with a G here, pal.
And I was like, well.
Oh my God. Let's go. What do you think?
So I don't mind dating a woman with a child. How far would it go? I don't know. And if she starts to put me before her child, then I probably wouldn't like that because, I mean, I think the child should come first, you know. And I'm not a bad guy, but if she gets, you know,
you're not a bad guy on paper.
On paper.
Well, some of the things you find funny, and sometimes your logic. Oh God. On paper, you're great, but in theory, you're Dr. Evil.
Like,
right.
$1 million.
But yes, what do you say?
So yeah, so I think she shouldn't put her child before me. I mean, she shouldn't put me before her child, and so I don't think that's a good thing.
Okay, so you're saying you would?
I would date a woman with children.
Okay.
But I don't think to be realistic, I would date a woman with children, but depending on how the relationship is, I don't think it's going to go far. Like, I don't think we're going to get married. You know.
And why is that?
I don't know, because with the one I had, she had kids, and then it was too much drama between like baby daddies and all that stuff, and so I was at a point in my life where I was like, well, I don't need all this. Like, I got, you know. I got beef. I got beef.
Oh my God!
I got enough beef. I can go put it somewhere else, you know. But
did you say I can go cook somewhere else?
I can put it somewhere else.
Oh my
God. But no, and then but you know what? But I can't knock that people who have kids, like, not to say that they won't flourish into a relationship that would go into marriage, because some people might think different. Am I older now, and then I meet someone who has kids, it'll probably work out better than it would when I was younger.
Now, see, I'm the flip side of that coin, Because now that I'm older, it wouldn't work out.
Really?
No, I don't want to date anyone with a child now. Like at this point in
Yeah.
my life, like when I was younger, I definitely could see a future because I didn't have any kids at that time.
Yeah.
And maybe I wanted more, maybe I could, or maybe I wanted one, maybe I didn't, whatever. Oh wait, this kid is cool. She's his kid. We're buddies. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You know what? I care about his progression in life. And again, I'm not saying it's going to negate whether I want kids or not,
Right.
but it would either A, get me prepared to have kids, or B, it would appeal to the side of me that didn't have children.
Right.
Now that I'm this age, like, and you got, you know what I'm saying, some 12-year-old or whatever old the kid is.
Right.
And some women, I've met some women who's like, oh, my kid's out the house and blah, 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 X, Y, Z. I mean, that's all good. That's all well and good or whatever, but like, I don't want him or her being like, your relationship this, and okay, now your grown ass got a problem with our grown ass.
Like was that Baby Boy?
Was that like Baby Boy? Right. I don't
Mama.
Right. While all I'm trying to do is scram these smegs. Okay. And this little dude come up in here. Right.
Mama, what you doing with him?
Right. Versace come in the room and I gotta yoke him up real quick.
Let me tell you something.
Right. I was trying to make eggs, but now I gotta yoke him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on that, man. It's just too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm already, I'm at that point where you like setting your ways of how you feel and how you think.
By the way, what was the purpose of that movie? It's one of the worst movies.
I don't know, man. The show Snoop Dogg play a mean guy again.
Man.
The show Tyrese is loved by women regardless of how mature he is.
Right.
To give
that movie was ridiculous.
What is her name? Taraji, to give her an opportunity to suck a thumb on cam. I don't know. There's so many reasons that movie could exist. But regardless, it's actually it exists to state on. It actually speaks on the state of the black family infrastructure is what the movie was called.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Well,
whatever. I mean, I understand the relevancy of it, but anyway, with that being said, I personally can't do it. I'm not. I mean, now, could I take?
Now, if you did it, now would you? The second part of the question.
What if I did? If I did it, what?
And she puts you before her child.
Then I'd love her. Then she would understand my needs.
She would understand. Hey, because if a woman's going halfway with her kid,
mucking with a G here.
Might as well go all the way with me.
Right.
I am dead ass serious. That is not even a bit. I wish that was a joke. No, man, hell no. Shoot, you better show me more love than that little naughty-headed so-and-so.
Get that boy some cornbread.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Man, you better put that boy in the room, throw some Skittles in there. I hope he figure it out. Right. Is that?
Yeah, that's a.
Oh my God!
So mean.
Oh my God, that's horrible. I'm so serious. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I get you though, but like, as you know, I did date another lady who had kids too, but I don't think I've ever met their kids though. It was one of those.
I think I dated somebody with kids one time. The kids was older, and we were going back to her house, and there was a sheet hanging out of her like bedroom window. Like they had this big, beautiful, like it's like kind of a balcony, kind of not.
Yeah.
But there's a sheet hanging out, and we were pulling up, and she was like, "Why is there a sheet hanging out of my window?" And I was like, "Oh, because the oldest one had a girl up there. He smashed." And she was like, "You are so funny, Warren." And it's like, let me just go in and see what's going on before I come in there. And she goes into the place, and then she calls me, and she was like, "Hey, I got to get with you a little later." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because I had to escort this young lady out the back of the house." Oh my God. That was also a problem, like knowing these kids, at that time being that young, she was older than I, and being as young as I was, I knew, I understood.
Right.
I also hated when her kids at the time called me Mr. Warren.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? And again, she was older, they were older. Hey, what's up, Mr. Warren? Oh God.
And you're like, you're about my age, dude.
Dude, like, and also being thrust into, that's what I'm saying, at this age, being thrust into that role,
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah.
I got a good buddy, we're friends now, but we dated, and she had a grandkid.
Dang.
And she was like, yo, I would like for, you be a good, role model for him. And I'm thinking to myself, like, granddaddy? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Instant granddaddy?
Instagram.
Man. No.
Like, I didn't even, man. I mean, and granted, shout out to her. She's probably listening. She's a friend of the show.
Okay.
An amazing woman in a lovely relationship. But again, I am not at that place mentally.
Yeah.
Because I've gone this long without having
Right.
any real, like, responsibility like that. That's why I'm good at child care. That's why I'm good at caring for other people's kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. So
that's why I have the patience that I have. All right, man, keep it going, man.
All right,
We're
let's go.
running over.
We're going for Chantel.
All right, let's go.
He says, when dating, if her dad can tell her not to go to certain places or dress a certain way, and she'll accept it as care, worry, or protection, why is it considered controlling if a boyfriend says the exact same?
Well, see, and I don't like to go first. I like to watch you flounder before I go that life route.
All right.
Oh, wait, you got? I mean, I have one, but you look like you got one. I saw your eyes flutter and everything. Go ahead, tell him, Mo.
I'm saying, so
tell him.
For me,
Show him dressing.
Okay, a parent is a parent, and a parent says these things, and especially if a dad says these things, is because he was a youngster one time.
Right.
So he knows what's out there. You know, these guys are like lurking in the shadows, trying to grab at the heels of these nice little tenderonis. You know,
hang their mama sheets out the window.
Sheets out the window.
Yeah.
So he knows what young boys think. You know, and older men too. So you gotta be careful with that.
Hey, okay, man, keep going.
But I mean, in a perverted way, not like, hey. So basically, what he's doing is trying to protect her from certain things that he's aware of, and he doesn't want her to like get hurt or anything like that. And you know, and sometimes women know, but sometimes they're naive. You know, and sometimes they know. Sometimes they know what they're doing. Sometimes they don't. But a parent is protecting their child. I think a man who is dating someone and why is it considered controlling is because he's not looking out for her protection, right? Like he's basically trying to keep her, because there's this machismo type of thing, and I don't know if Sean is referring to that, but there's certain cultures that are like that. It's like, you belong in the kitchen, barefoot, having my babies, and that's what I want. That's what I want. And so the fact that you would,
I don't think it's that deep.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like some. Because I knew guys when I was.
What's up with you today in these extremes?
No, when I was in school, I remember when I was young in school, there were these boyfriends, and like they were like, like I'm buying my girlfriend something, but he would like buy her like the hideous thing. I'm like, why are you buying her that? Well, I don't want her looking all sexy in front of the other guys. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want her like dressing like that or you know. But the thing is, when you're in a relationship, that person wasn't born yesterday. You know, and so what attracted you to her was what she was doing. So she was doing something right. So why would you change that of her or prohibit her to do that? You know, and if you're insecure to think that because she dresses like that or goes places, she's going to leave you, then you don't need to be with that person.
Well, here's another way to look at it, and that's very true. If you are afraid that the thing that attracted you to her is going to attract other men to her, and she's going to accept them the same way, then there's either something wrong with either one of you.
Yeah.
There's either something wrong with him or something wrong with her.
Yeah.
Either he is little incelly felly, or she loosey goosey. I mean, it's one of the two.
Yeah, it's one of the two. So the fact that you have a woman who dresses nice and looks really attractive, that's a good thing, right? So like you're not gonna like put a sheet over her. So Anissa Antebi.
Shout out to Anissa Antebi. Big respect.
Yeah.
She's been rocking with us for a long time.
She says dads genuinely have their daughter's best interest at heart, and men in that situation are just being controlling for their own best interests.
Okay, so look, there's a way that you can look.
Eric Peterson said you two look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to Eric Peterson.
Why I just spit at myself?
Because you're looking at yourself on the camera.
My man.
No, shout out to Eric Peterson. But before, because Anessa, that's some loaded stuff you just did.
Right.
Loaded. All right. We don't know who up in here. Hell, we didn't know Eric Peterson was up in here. So this is what I will say to what you said, and I should have said this before you started going off.
Okay.
The difference is a dad is trying to protect his baby.
Right.
And a man is trying to protect his uchiwali. Okay, it's not necessarily he's being controlling. It's just the fact that he's like, yo, I don't want you being put in those situations where some dude is going to try to get at you.
Right.
Is going to try to, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these men, men don't, a lot of men don't know how to talk to women.
Yeah.
So now you are susceptible to being catcalled. The dad is concerned about his daughter being catcalled for different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, that depends on, now, it can be controlling if you're the dude, or it could literally simply be like, I don't want men making my woman feel uncomfortable. I don't want men trying to push up on her, steady long, steady strong.
Yeah.
Just the same way as the father would not want that. But,
but
they both have different reasons.
They have different reasons. But I think for the dating part is the women might see it as controlling, right? Like they may see it as why are you telling me what to wear or what not to do? And like I said, she wasn't born yesterday, so she knows that if she does certain things, she's gonna get catcalled. Men are gonna approach her because they know what they're doing when they dress like that, right?
That's true.
And I'm not saying that they're doing it to provoke men or anything like that, but they do it to like make themselves feel better, to look better, to feel confident. And obviously the men see it from a different, because we're visual. We see, short mini skirt, and we're like, we want to let the wind blow so we can,
let the wind blow.
So so I think for us, but being a man, we kind of know that. So that's why for our women, we're like, well, I'm a man, so I know what men do. So I don't want my girl going out there and other dudes trying to do the same thing I just did to get her.
Now, wait, Anessa said the uchiwali is in his best interest. It is, but that does not negate his level of care for her.
Yeah.
The same way a father cares for her.
Yeah. But he can tell her, look, I care about you, and this is why I want you to do certain things, or want you to, but it's kind of like a rock and a hard place. Like you can't basically tell that person what to do. Now sometimes, like if we go somewhere and it's never happened to me, but like I've seen women out, dress a certain way, and I'm like, man, like you shouldn't even be dressing like that, even if you don't have a man. That's gonna get you something. That's gonna bring you problems that you don't want.
Exactly. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And so it's like, well, they trying to be sexy and all that, but it's like, you're gonna draw some unwanted.
Right, some unwanted attention.
Yeah.
And somebody does care about you. At the end of the day, sure, there are some controlling men, but like I feel like that thought stems from care.
Yeah.
Because I've dated, I dated some people, and there was a young lady who did like to wear like little provocative stuff during the summer. And I told her, I was like, yo, they gonna be in your face, if you don't, she's like, but this is what I like to wear. And I was like, all right.
Right.
But don't come up in here mad and pissed off because you're getting hollered at.
Right. Or even like dudes, like sometimes, it's never happened to me, but I've seen like dudes don't even respect the dude that you're with.
Right.
Because
I got a man. What's your man got to do with me?
Yeah.
Chart-topping song.
So they see you walking with her, and she's like, ass out, whatever, and then they like calling, and then you say something. Now you got to fight, and might get your ass whooped.
There was a thing on New Year's. I was seeing somebody at the time who had a Tiggo Bitties out, and she wanted to go into this meat market, and I was like, I'm not going in there because I'm not trying to get jumped tonight.
Right. Because
I'm not gonna sit up here and let these people, because it's New Year's and you got your Tiggo Bitties out, and somebody like some old raggedy ass N-word. I almost said the N-word. Like some old raggedy ass dude ain't gonna just randomly reach, regardless if I'm standing there. Especially if he's feeling froggy with his boys.
Yeah.
And you think I'm,
and they been drinking.
Yeah.
So it's
and
like,
you think I'm gonna sit there and let him do it? regardless of the outcome. I'm one of those idiots.
Right.
I'm not the same guy that I used to be, but that's still like a thing in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess I'm getting my ass beat tonight. I guess I'm going to the ICU tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that switch will turn on.
Yeah.
Where it's like, who the hell? You ain't grabbing my girl's tickle bitties.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you just bust on son. He with 4 other people.
Right.
Now you bringing in the new year, barely able to talk, eating your applesauce. Was it worth it? Hell yes.
I don't know. It's probably worth it for her. And then if you're with me, why do you have to you can dress sexy, but you don't have to be like, who are you dressing for?
No, I mean, I understand that. But at the end of the day, to answer Sean's question, the difference is there are some men who are just like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's not seen from the perspective of actually caring and protecting about like I said, I didn't want her, and I brought it up once, and then after that I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I think if a man is clear with her and says, hey, this is why I say maybe you should tone something down a little bit or whatever, and explain it to her, and then maybe she'd understand. Instead of being like, you ain't wearing that, get back in the house.
I don't do that.
Right. Like, that's controlling.
Yes, now that's controlling.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this last question. We already late. I was trying to get out of here on time.
Yeah, I got hear it too. Okay, so when dating, what's the difference between feminists shaming men for being men in general, or modern women shaming men for not being real men?
Okay, that's an easy one. Do you have an answer, though?
No, I'll let you go this time.
Well, Sean, the difference is none. There is no difference. It's the same thing. It is called what some people are afraid to say, and I'm afraid to say it. That ideology of shaming men, regardless of which perspective you're coming from, is called hate speech. It is hate speech. And it is accepted in society because who gives a damn how a man thinks? Or how they feel, excuse me. Who cares how they feel? Because they're a man.
Yeah.
Man up. Nut up. What you got? Oh, you cry? You think about worry about your feelings?
Yeah.
And that is why. That is one of those double standards.
Yeah.
And that is why it is not called hate speech.
Yeah.
It's merely assessing. I'm just assessing you.
I think it is. What it is that men are always jumping through hoops. I think that's what it is. Men are always jumping through hoops. So then when you try to be yourself, you get criticized. When you try to be what supposedly you're supposed to be, you get criticized.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
And then when you try to be something that you think you should be, you get criticized. Right?
Okay.
So there's like no way. There's no way out of it. And so whose fault is it? I would not say it, but
yours.
Yeah,
yours, because you're a man.
Because I'm a man.
Because you're a man. So
Yeah.
shut up and eat it. And the saddest part about it is, you and I are older. So this idea of caring about our feelings is new. This concept is new.
Right.
We didn't know when we were being called dogs and all this. We didn't know that was supposed to be wrong.
Right.
We didn't when there's a gentleman, and I'm not gonna say their name, who used a terminology, toxic femininity.
Right.
You and I were like, what the hell is that? That's not a thing. But now, with more individuals coming out doing their men empowerment, whether it's a woman or a man, because they got all these channels now. Everybody making sure you know that you are a man and your feelings matter. With the rate of male self-deletions rising, certain individuals are starting to break down why this is happening, and it's like, oh my God, it is wrong for us to talk crazy, to be a dude and be talked crazy about.
Yeah.
You know, because and again, this is not just some general one thing. This is not a one thing. I'm talking about us, generationally, how we came up.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be rough, gruff man.
Right.
Most depictions of men on television, a lot of, I mean, hell, even the music, even the brothers that wore eyeshadow.
Right.
Hell, Prince was still masculine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you got all the time.
Right.
But now the tide's changing.
Yeah. Well, see, when I was young, I was a person about, hey, can I feel like, I mean, be a good guy, be the guy that listens to the woman,
of course.
That sits there and I'll give you a little massage, I'll rub your feet, I'll be a gentleman.
Yeah.
But they didn't want that.
No.
They wanted the dude that slap.
And let him do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and Ramon once again pushes us over the edge as we attempt to have a damn adult conversation. Ramon does what Ramon does. And that's why we love him. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to, by the way, Anessa and Tebby's spelling of Uchiwali.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you that song.
Right?
She said Hoochie.
She's got Hoochie Wally.
Hoochie Wally. Oh, this is why y'all need the listeners. You over 1,000 listeners. You need to sometimes check out the YouTube. I understand. I get it. I've been explained to why you don't watch. There's some individuals who can tell me, hey, that bit was funny. Oh, well, did you see when I did this with my hand? No, I didn't watch. So I get it. Yeah. I get it. But to see Anessa and Tebby's spelling of Uchiwali alone is worth tuning in. All right, now we're going to go into these final thoughts and outros now and plugs. Now, Ramon, do us a small favor and try to keep it PC as possible. Okay?
Oh, no, yeah. Hey, summer's coming around. Get yourself ready. Go to the gym, work out. You know, it's a good thing, and because don't wait till June to get your beach body ready. Get it ready now.
Shout out to those people, man.
Yeah, they'll be like, I got to go to the gym. Summer's coming, or
summer's here.
Summer's here, so
yeah, you'll be ready just in time for New Year's.
Yeah,
you're gonna look great in that big ass coat.
Right. But I mean, just go to the gym, take care of yourself, eat healthy, and we only got one ride around, so make the best of it, and love your brothers as you love yourself. And here's the thing, I was thinking about this one time before, I was on my way here, is that don't expect somebody else to love you. You love them first, right? Like you love yourself first. And spread the love, but don't expect the world to change. You change first, and then the world will change.
My man.
That was good.
Yeah, and I have no shows that I can think of.
Are you DJing Laugh Dance? I think that's May 4th.
Is it May 4th?
I believe that is. I think I saw it. I don't necessarily want to put that out there, but let's just say for now, May 4th at Whiskey Girl Tavern.
Okay, well, if it is, then you'll see me at Whiskey Girl Tavern. By the way, last show was pretty good.
It was so good you can't remember the musical guest?
Ash Wednesday.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I'm sitting here like, how you don't remember Ash Wednesday?
No, it was fun. She did a good job. It was really good. She had some new cuts, and it was fun.
I love how that trailed off.
Yeah. Well, razzle dazzle and a wet firecracker.
I swear. Anessa, you claim you know the song. You know the song, Anessa. Find the song and send it to me if you know the song.
Yeah.
You know. I was gonna sing it, give you a little hint, but I'm not even gonna do you like that.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer. A lot of us grew up with Jerry Springer. He was the actual origin of the craziness on Talk TV. So
you're mucking with a G here.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, we used to watch Jerry Springer in high school at the I think Robinson's was the name of the rib shack across the street from our high school.
Okay.
There was two spots we would go to. Not that there's two spots.
Right.
Not to. I'm illustrating too much. There's too much elucidation.
Elucidation.
Yeah, but we would watch him at the Robinson's bar, rib shack.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing today? Oh, we're gonna smoke a blunt and go watch Jerry Springer. That's ribs. That's ribs.
Yeah.
And Eric Peterson said, "Don't forget, he's the mayor of Cincinnati."
Yeah, he was the mayor of Cincinnati. Yeah. So I'll tell you a funny story that one of my clients used to work with him, and she told me. It's not funny, but I mean,
he didn't believe it was the real Jerry Springer.
Yeah, she told me.
He thought it was Jervon Springay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but never mind. I'll say that off air.
Yeah, you trailing off.
Trailing off. Hey, shout out to Eric Peterson for being in the chat. Hey,
do the chat shout out.
Eric Peterson used to moved in. He was living in California for a little bit. And I did a show out in California, and he came out to support. So that was pretty cool. I always remember that.
Yeah, no, he a real one for sure.
Yeah, and then we did improv together. We were in the Snack, Crackle, and Pop. Breakfast Mafia.
I think it was, Breakfast Mafia, Snap, Crackle, Drop.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is happening in real time. And I said, Debbie, just sent me a YouTube link.
Of the Uchi Wallet?
Yeah, Uchi Bang Bang.
All right, shout out to Frank Joshua.
You got one, Anessa.
Anessa, Lloyd Collins, Sean Chantel, Woozy.
Yeah, Stephen Woosley. Yeah.
Yep, for being in the chat. Keep it coming. Tell your friends. It's fun in the chat.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot for juicing this damn chat up because it often changes the direction of where the show is going to go.
Yeah.
Again, some people can't watch, let alone call, and we ask you to chat.
Yeah.
But if you do ever come across and you're watching, if you are one of these people who come back in archive, shout out to the archivers, or if you're again someone who's listening, have a good time in the chat. We are trailing the hell off. We need to cut this short.
I got stuff to do.
Okay. You can't buy my book anymore because my website's down. Still haven't called the Fleeks group about that. So
but they changed their number.
No, I still haven't called them. Don't worry, I know the president. Shout out to that's it. Nobody. No, actually, shout out to level 2 class Saturday at noon IO. Again, I got to sub for them, and I also got the shadow, and they were nice enough to be inquisitive about my input on a lot of things. So
did they get so they're doing a show? Did they get one show? One off
Sunday? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely go check them out. A lot great personalities, but just being so again this crop of students is the second level 2 I mucked around with, and this group of students that are coming in, the way they are getting and understanding and XYZ, man, y'all need to mess with some improv.
They're still wearing flannel shirts.
I'm not sure if I saw a flannel shirt there, but they were getting busy the other day. They were getting busy, and I was real happy. I was real happy to watch them receive the input and then put it into action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can sit there and run your mouth all damn day long and somebody still don't understand what you're talking about. So they got it. So, go to IO Chicago this Sunday, man, 7 p.m. Level 2 Saturday noon show or noon group.
Yeah.
IO Chicago, 7 p.m. student shows. Check out the Level 2, man. That click. They got some hitters in there for show.
All
right. You can catch me. I'll be at Laugh Dance May 4th, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Doing stand up.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I'm doing stand up. Yeah,
right.
gonna do.
Well, that's why you're on a date.
That's exactly. Oh, I got no. I ain't doing it. No, I was actually looking for something else. This one.
You gonna paint hell?
Somebody told me that last night. They got me. They was like, man, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this job this weekend, taking pictures at this event. And the guy's like, this is my MMA class, and he's like, man, you do everything, right? I was like, yeah, I just I like something, I'll do it, and I get really good at it. And he's like, oh, so you don't like MMA?
Oh my God!
And I was like, that's a good one. That was a good one.
That was really good. All right. So maybe Laugh Dance. I don't even know what time that show is. That Whiskey Girl.
Yeah.
But
8 p.m. show.
8 p.m. show, and it's absolutely free. So if you want to come see me do stand up for absolutely free, come on out. Check that out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good crowd.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. My final thought of the day comes from a place of not patience, a place of understanding. Give a second to understand your fellow person, because if you give that person that type of time, they may be able to have time for whatever nonsense you are on.
That's right.
Our final song of the day comes from our dear friends, the Bobby Lees. It sounds a little different than what they normally do, and it's on that album, that Bellevue, that I love, and I've been waiting to play it on the low, because we were playing them like crazy, so we got to let at least a week or two go by before I pull this out of the hat. Again, Bellevue's great album. Check that out if you're into punk rock. Either way, this one's called Little Table by the Bobby Lees. You have been listening to bastards all day. Bad Waves on 16 a.m. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, the Bobby Lees with Little Table will be the ones to break your law.
He likes to hide above the corner there, hiding notes inside my little chair. You got the arms of a guardian angel, I got the legs to be a little table. I built them all up hand and wood, 4 nails and a little mud. So when my body's feeling all unstable, I wanna be your little table. Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me? Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me be? Or would you let me be? Oh, you're the only thing left that's real, the only thing left to feel. If you would give me just a little spoonful, I would give you my little table. Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me? Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me be? Would you let me be? You like the hide inside my corner there, hiding nose inside my little chair. You're gonna be my guardian angel tonight. I'm gonna be your little table.
I thought you'd like that. That looked hilarious. All right, we have to go. We have to go. But again, this is very important for us to say. Thank you. The broadcast is over. This is the shit only for people on YouTube who watch YouTube. This is only for you. Thank you for joining us for this nonsense. If you came back and you're not even watching this live, thank you for coming back and clicking this motherfucker, even getting this far. If you don't ever see this message said to you, and you still click that shit, thank you for clicking that shit. It means a lot, especially, for motherfuckers who like to just perform, who just like to have a good time, regardless if there's a fucking audience there or not, or even a reason to do so. I was about to say something else, but I realized we've been tangenting. It's just a great experience to be able to perform and have something saved and archived of a moment in time happening, and having someone even give a flying fuck that it happened.
Yeah.
Ramon?
Ditto.
All right,
we gotta go.
We gotta get up out of here. Hearts right back to you, Peterson. Thank you.